If you have ever wondered, as a prepper, if you should get a Berkey Water Purifier or not, then watch this video where I test the Berkey by taking dirty, discolored, and smelly lake water, and then I filter it with the Berkey and then drink it, right after the channel intro. Remember, you are ultimately responsible for protecting yourself and for providing for yourself. Live your life with honor and integrity, and always be the wolf hunter. Don't be the sheep, and never be the wolf. Welcome to this community. I'm a police officer, an oath keeper, and an avid prepper. And I'm also certified to teach firearms and the use of deadly force through my state's police academy. If you want to learn true prepping skills, and if you want to learn how to protect yourself and how to keep yourself out of jail should you have to protect yourself, then please subscribe to this channel. Okay, if you are not familiar with the Berkey Water Purifier, this video will show you how well it works purifying some pretty dirty lake water. I've had my Berkey for about 3 years now, and I consider it one of my top prepping items. And I just want to give anybody that's considering getting one, I want to give them information that they can use to help make their own informed decisions. Now, the Berkey is actually considered a water purifier and not a water filter because it removes so much bad stuff from your water. Also, its filters are actually called elements, so anytime that you hear me say the word filter or the word element, just know that I'm talking about the same thing. Now, I won't get into great specifics on it, but the Berkey is supposed to remove about 99.999% of all the bacteria and parasites and yard chemical runoffs and other bad stuff that can make you sick should you be forced to drink water from a lake or a creek or rainwater that you've collected or something like that during SHTF. Also, no water purifier on the market that I know of is guaranteed to remove all viruses from your water. And to get more information on this, please watch J.J. Johnson's video on the subject on his excellent channel called Reality Survival, and the link to his video will be above and below. But since no water purifier can truly remove all viruses from water, I always treat the water with bleach before purifying any non-potable water. And to see step-by-step directions on how to do this much-needed prepping skill from Pool Shock, I'll put links to the video above and below also. So today I'm going to test my Berkey out on some dirty lake water that I collected from a lake that's close to where I live. And as you can see, this is typical lake water, and you can see it's pretty green colored and not clear at all. And it also smells like a fish tank. And I'm going to scoop some of it up in this 5-gallon bucket, which you can see the bucket itself is pretty dirty. Now, before I pour this stuff into my Berkey, I'm going to try to filter out some of the larger particulates by pouring it through this towel. And you can probably see the little bugs swimming in the water. I pre-filter the water like this because the more gunk that you can filter out before you put it into your Berkey, then the longer the life that your filters will have, as the gunk won't be clogging them up as quickly. Now, to show you the Berkey itself, I have the big Berkey, which can hold and purify 2.5 gallons of water at a time. And because it's a gravity-fed filter, it works slowly over the course of several hours for a couple of gallons of water. And because it's a gravity-fed filter, I'm going to use a picture of a Berkey Light model to show you what I mean by a gravity-fed filter. Now, the Berkey Light model is just a Berkey model that's smaller and made out of plastic, but the way it works is exactly the same as the stainless steel Berkey models. But the way a gravity-fed purifier works is, first you have a top bucket that contains the filters or the elements. And then you have the bottom bucket that holds the purified water once they drip through the elements. But you simply pour your dirty water into the top bucket where the elements are located, and then gravity pulls the water through the elements down into the bottom bucket where it's then ready to pour out of the spigot and then drink. Now, when you buy a big Berkey, it typically comes with 2 elements, and each element is able to purify 3,000 gallons of water. Meaning that with 2 elements, then you can purify about 6,000 gallons of water before you have to replace the elements. Of course, this is dependent on how clean the water is. The dirtier the water, then the sooner the gunk in the water will clog the elements, making you replace them. Now, I also use these white elements with my Berkey because the black elements do not filter out fluoride and arsenic, while the white elements do. Now, here's the downside to the white elements. While the black elements purify 3,000 gallons of water each, the white elements have a shelf life of 1 year, whether you filter 1 gallon of water or 3,000 gallons of water. And now, since I've pre-treated the water with chlorine that I've made, and I've waited for about a half hour and then pouring the water back and forth to aerate the chlorine out of the water, now I'm going to pour it into the top of the Berkey so it can start doing the job of purifying the water and turning the dirty lake water into sparkling, clear, and clean tasting water fit for drinking. And now, since I've done that, now I will just wait for a while so the Berkey can slowly do its job as the water from the top bucket slowly feeds through the elements and goes into the bottom bucket. And I will pause the video and I'll come back. Okay, it's been about several hours now, and most of the water has made its way through the top bucket and its elements and is now ready for me to drink in the bottom bucket. So let's test this Berkey purified water out. Okay, here's the water right out of the Berkey. Looks clear. I smell nothing. I smell absolutely nothing. When I first poured that lake water into the bucket, you could definitely tell it was lake water. It kind of smelled like fish and algae mixed together. Now I smell absolutely nothing. So let's give it a try. Let's see how good it did. Actually pretty good. Very good. I smelled nothing, I tasted nothing. It was just absolutely crisp and clear, thirst quenching water. Even though I just drank the Berkey water and it tasted fine and smelled fine, I'm not going to end the video right here. I'm going to pick the video back up later on tonight, a couple hours from now, and just report to make sure that there's not been any stomach issues or any sickness or anything like that a couple hours later. Anyways, folks, before going any further, there's a lesser known water purifier on the market called the ProPur. And one of the community members on this channel pointed it out to me a couple of weeks ago. But from the little research that I've done on the ProPur, since our community member pointed it out, it appears that the Berkey still slightly outperforms the ProPur. But I hear that the water from the ProPur tastes better than the Berkey water. So if any of you know of any published tests showing that the ProPur actually outperforms the Berkey, please comment below with a link to that study, and I will pin the comment so that everybody sees it. I'm not too proud to admit if there's a better product out there after I've done a video promoting a different product. Alright, it's been about 24 hours since I drank that water. I had absolutely no issues whatsoever. That water was nothing but crisp, thirst-quenching water. So if you've been on the fence on whether you're going to get a Berkey or not, this video should help settle your mind. And remember, currently I'm holding a contest where the winner, which will be announced in July of 2017, where the winner will win a big Berkey complete with both the black and the white elements, a value of almost $300. And I'll put a link to that giveaway video down in the description box below and also on the video cards above. Folks, to support this channel, please consider joining my Patreon video channel for only $1 a month to get access to videos before they're released to YouTube and other upcoming exclusive rewards available only to Patreon members. Doing this will help me make this a better community for you all. And also hit the like button and comment below with your thoughts, and hit the little bell notification button, and please also share this video. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel, as I plan on making many more videos about prepping and self-defense. Anyways folks, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I pray that you have a good night.